Hello everybody and welcome back to mission number 9 or 8 or 9 or something of my Mastery series on hard difficulty. This is going to be Old Soldiers. My Kerrigan loadout is going to be Malignant Creep, Wild Mutation, Automated Extractor, Psionic Shift, and Kinetic Blast. Now Malignant Creep isn't going to do much, Automated Extractor won't either because we're not actually going to be building a base in this mission. Now the most important loadout for here is for Banelings. We're going to go with Corroded Acid as well as, I thought there was like a Baneling option here, but I guess not. So just go for with Corroded Acid. Let's go ahead and start. This mission's kind of weird, and you're going to see why in a second, so let's wait for it to load up and I'll explain exactly what you need to do. Alright, so you can see the mission begins with a gigantic army, and let me show you the achievement. This is kind of tricky to explain. The achievement is to destroy the planetary fortress in Old Soldiers before the nuclear strike. Now you can see the nuclear strike up here in just a second, and the planetary fortress is going to be around this area. And what you need to do is just destroy this base, destroy this little section of this base, and then run to the planetary fortress and destroy it. Now you're going to see how I do this. It'll be easier for you to just watch rather than me trying to explain it. So let's go ahead and unpause the game. Now we're only going to use Lings and Kerrigan. We're not going to be using... What just happened to my fraps? We're not going to be using any Banelings right now. We're going to be saving the Banelings up. I'm going to use the Wild Mutation on my guys. I'm going to get Kerrigan in there, tank, and all these Lings are just going to do their own thing. Not worrying about the Banelings just yet. Only want to use the Lings. Make sure not to miss the ones in the back like I did there. And they can easily take out this first base with the help of Kerrigan. So now we're going to send these Lings up here, and notice we have 2 minutes until the nuclear strike. So I'm going to Wild Mutation the front Lings. You always want to Wild Mutation the Lings in the front. They're going to get in there for some good damage. I'm going to blast the Thors. And notice that Zagara will send reinforcements to you. And every time she sends reinforcements, you want to rally the Lings up to your army, but you want to keep the Banelings back. You do not want to send the Banelings. We're going to be using them at a later stage. So just kill everything you can over here. Zagara is going to be sending a third wave to help you in a second. You can push the Banelings up if you want. Notice how I'm not really watching what's going on here. Just trying to kill whatever I can. I basically want to clear a path for my Banelings. That's all I want to do right now. Don't really need to clear this far up, but I'm doing it anyway. And finally getting more Lings. Going to send these Lings up as well. This is the way I do it. There's probably other ways to do it, but this is like the most fun, the fastest way to do it. Clearing those out and getting more Banelings. Send these Lings. And now we have 40 seconds left. Now's the time to go for the planetary fortress. We're going to try to destroy these bunkers. Those could be a problem for our Banelings. Let's Wild Mutation on these Leaperlings. And now let's get our Banelings in position. Actually missing a couple, but that's okay. We got 20 seconds left, but that's fine. There's the planetary. Right-click on the planetary with the Banelings. Wild Mutation them if you need to. And crash into the planetary fortress just like that. And we've destroyed the planetary fortress with 6 seconds to spare. And it's really just as easy as that. I like pulling up the Banelings. And then here comes the nukes. That's where you had to do it before. And I just like pulling up the Banelings and just sending everything in after the Lings and Kerrigan have tanked quite a bit. So there you have it. That's it. That's really it. 3 minutes to complete that achievement. And if you want to double check that you got it, just make sure to check your Mastery achievements and you'll see it highlighted. Destroy the planetary fortress in the Old Soldiers mission before the nuclear strike. And I've tried it going this way before, but there's a lot longer path and it's a lot harder, so I would recommend trying it this route. So there you have it. Hopefully you guys just pull up your Banelings pretty well and just send your Lings with Kerrigan, and it should be pretty simple. So thanks for watching.